welcome you all on behalf of the Inland Revenue Department. Through this video, you will learn the points to keep in mind while filing the withholding tax and advance tax statement for the year of assessment 2022 and 2023. Before you file the statement, please read the instructions provided with the withholding tax statement and with the attached links on the website. We already posted 2 videos regarding return filing for the year of assessment 2020 and 21 and 21-22. You can get better idea from those videos also. A printed withholding tax statement will not be issued to those who are required to file the electronically as per the law. They will have to follow the instructions to receive their electronic filing as per the guide. All persons who are responsible for the filing the withholding tax statement as per the Act shall immediately take steps to obtain the tax statement as specified in the guidelines if they have not received a printed tax statement or electronic tax statement. Withholding tax statement should include details of deducted withholding tax and advance income tax. Withholding tax means the withholding of tax at the rate of the tax due in accordance to the law without getting the declaration of the withholdee. Advance tax means the withholding tax deducted on the preference of withholdee during the period from 1st April 2022 to 31st December 2023, and withholding tax deducted at the appropriate rate of withholding tax from the income tax of withholdee without getting the declaration of withholdee's wish from the period of 2023 1st January 2023 to 31st March 2023. First of all, let us see who are required to file withholding tax statement and income tax statement as per the policies for the enforced in this assessment year. Once again, first of all, let us see who are required to file the withholding tax and advance income tax statement as per the tax policies enforced in this assessment year. From 1st April 2022 to 31st December 2023, any person, hereafter we call him as a withholding agent, has made a payment to a non-resident person or any resident person has request to deduct advance income tax from his payment and remit it to the Inland Revenue Department, or if the payment has been made as a lottery, betting, gaming, rewarding and the auctions of gems has been carried out by the Gem and Jewelry Authority, then withholding tax should be deducted at the appropriate rate of tax and those payments as per the Withholding Tax Act, and the statement should be filed on this basis of the withholding tax held by them. From 1st January 2023 to 31st March 2023, withholding tax agent requires persons to fill a statement deducting withholding tax and advance income tax on the payments made to resident and non-resident persons. If you look at the withholding tax statement, it has 4 sections. In the first part, as a withholding agent, enter the details of withholding tax for the period from 1st April 2022 to 31st March 2023 if you have deducted the applicable withholding tax on the payments made to the non-residents. O. Withholding tax deducted from the prizes or winnings from the lottery, betting, gambling, or the sale of auction of gems. In the second part, you as a withholding agent should include the details of the advance income tax withheld at the appropriate rate of the resident persons from 1st April 2022 to 31st December 2022, and the withholding tax and advance tax deducted on the payments made to resident person as per the law from 1st January 2023 to 31st March 2023. You can see here is a 4 columns are there, A, B, C, D. The amount not sorry, the total amount payable by the withholding tax agent should be mentioned in a column A of the tax statement. It means the sum of the amount subject to the withholding tax or advance income tax and the amount not subject to withholding tax or advance income tax. The amount not subject to withholding tax or advance income tax should be mentioned in the column B of the tax statement. For example, rent paid to the cooperative society or rent paid to the individual or company at the rent amount of rupees 1 lakh per month. It is not subject to withholding tax. The amount subject to withholding tax or advance income tax should be indicated in the column C of the tax statement. For example, the rent amount of rupees 1 lakh and 10,000 per month for an individual or a company. In the D column, withholding tax deducted should be mentioned in the column D of the statement. In here, I mention one thing specially. If the banks or financial institute have difficulties to identify withholding tax on the interest paid to resident and non-residents, then they can declare their amount in the part 2 of this statement. The same condition can be used for the dividend. In the part 3, in the column A and B, details should be contained. The payments which is declared in the part 1 of this return, and C, D, E columns should have the payment details of which is mentioned in the part 2 of this statement. Part 4, please make the declaration correctly. In the e-service, there is a preparer and the approver. Please submit the return correctly through the preparer and the approver. In addition to the return, we have 3 schedules: Schedule 1, Schedule 2A and Schedule 2B. Schedule 1 shall contain the details of withholding tax and advance income tax on the interest paid to resident and non-resident. Schedule 2 shall contain details of withholding tax and advance income tax on the payment made to residents. Schedule 2B, details of withholding tax and the advance income tax payment made to non-residents. In here, Schedule 2A and 2B should have the details of dividend deduction details also. Here you have seen the where you should get the withholding returns. Please, you can select the withholding schedules here, which is effect from 1st of April 2020 and onwards. This is your verification tool. This is your e-service UI. This is your file name format for the schedules. And here one thing I want to mention, that the taxpayers is an individual, the national identity card number or taxpayer identification number should be included. If the taxpayer is a company, then the taxpayer identification number should be included. Withholding tax agents are fully responsible for the difficulties arising from the incomplete statement or schedule to the withholding. Formats of statements, schedules and guidelines are provided in all three languages. Read them carefully and get the complete knowledge and understanding. If further clarification you are required, you can contact the Inland Revenue Department call center for the assistance by dialing 1944 or making a voice recording and get the chit number, or send an email to callcenterservice@irdgov.lk. All the details are included in the withholding guideline. Thank you. Tax for better future.